imagine a bunch of colors, a portal with a bunch of rainbow colors, and it looks absolutely stunning, like a beautiful rainbow palace. We're going through the portal. Oh, we just saw Santa Claus. Why was Santa Claus there? I don't know, but he sure is jolly and happy, and he really loves eating cookies. Oh, Santa, you're so silly. You definitely aren't on the naughty list this year, unless you've been hanging out with Mrs. Claus too much. Then you might be on the naughty list. Oh, Santa, we love thine cookies. But anyway, let us release all of our worries into Santa's cookies. Santa, your cookies, they're so moist and delectable, just like you. Santa, we love those chocolate chip cookies. What's your secret recipe? He said the secret recipe is made with love, and he's gonna give you some giant chocolate chip cookies before bed with a warm glass of milk while you go through this portal made out of rainbows and starlight. Oh, Santa, we love you so much. You always give gifts to the beautiful children who absolutely adore you and want to see you every year, but never do because you're so tiny and sneaky and love to go into people's houses all the time. Santa, where's your wife? We want to meet her. He has no clue where his wife is. He hasn't seen her in 15 millennia. It's almost as if she never existed. And that's why he changes his name from Santa Claus to St. Nicholas. He doesn't know anymore. He doesn't know who he is. All he knows is that he loves to devour cookies. And he has elves for some reason. Santa, why do you have elves? Why did people decide on elves for you? And that's my question. You know what Santa said? He said, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Because that's all he ever says. We can't ever have an intelligent conversation with Santa. Because he just really genuinely, he doesn't know how to talk in coherent sentences. All he knows how to say is ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Well, guess what, Santa? It's not Christmas. Guess what, Santa? It's not Christmas. Also, we need to change your cookie recipe, okay? Because guess what? I want a full chocolate cookie, double chocolate chunk. Why is it always gotta be chocolate chip? Why can't it be peanut butter? Why can't it be oatmeal raisin? Why's it gotta be chocolate chip? Huh, Santa? I'm not really sure, but this sure is feeling like a fever dream right now. And Santa, for some reason, his beard is growing. I'm not sure why Santa's beard is growing, but this is a dream world, so anything can happen. Also, Santa has a spectacle because to see you better with, because Santa's kind of blind a little bit, but only in one eye, because that's his checking the list twice eye. He uses it so much, he just doesn't know what else to use it for. So yeah, that's what's going on. Also, where's Santa's wife? Oh, Santa's wife got eaten by the great universal worm with teeth. So in the universe, there's a giant worm, and it's got teeth. It's got 15 millennia. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. He's actually traumatized, and that's why he says ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Because that's the last thing he heard when his wife went in the worm's hole. She used to say that too. And that's why they were married, because that's the only intelligent conversations they would ever have with each other. So, oh, Merry Christmas. And that's why she got lost when she went up into the universe and was looking around for the 2026 Christmas list. She lost it, and she couldn't find it, so she went up and got eaten by the giant universal worm. Now the universal worm, he likes to vibrate on the ohm frequency, so he goes like this. Om, 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 om. Also, he wears one of those things that those tribal people used to wear to cover their groin area. I forgot the name. I think it's hijab. I'm just kidding, by the way. Also in this universe, I'm green. I'm the green narrator with elf ears and yellow hair. Why? Because why not? Also, I just want to let you in on a little secret. In this universe, anything is possible. What's next? Why don't we do like a fill in the blank? You're next. What are we gonna do? That's right, we're gonna go up into outer space and search for Mrs. Claus. The NASA search party is gonna search for NASA or for Mrs. Claus in the great worm's mouth. Why, you may ask? Well, because why not? What else would green people be narrating about? That's the question. And the real question of it all is, why is this a good dream? I think the reality of it is any dream can be a good dream as long as the feeling surrounding it is a positive feeling. So even if you have a really strange, abstract, and weird dream, it can always be a good dream depending on how you feel about it. For example, I could dream about a big giant cat, and I'm looking into the universal cat eye, and that's how I fall into the dream state. In my dream, a dream within a dream. Why, you may ask? Well, because why not? I'm dreaming, says the dream lady. That's me, by the way. I'm the dream lady. Also, where's the hot topic in this universe? Because we don't have one where I'm at. And I'm tired of seeing the same clothes over and over and over again. Also, when I go to Goodwill, the prices, they're going up and up and up. Also, I heard that the manager of Goodwill is stealing the money for himself. Isn't that crazy that we're living in this world? Time for an escape. You know what we should do? We should go to a resort with a pool. And I'm gonna go in the pool. And I'm gonna pretend there's sharks in the pool. Because that makes me happy for some reason. Also, the sharks, they're fat. And they have double chins and goofy hillbilly teeth. Why, you may ask? Well, because we're from Kentucky. And that's why. I'm from Kentucky. Okay, I was born in Kentucky. don't believe me, check out my resume for great universal people. Also, I have another intuitional gasp at the whole situation. My third eye is the groin of the world, and I genuinely think that my nose hairs are gonna cut out in green squiggly lines to insinuate that I'm smelling the smell of Donald Trump's fart. Why, you may ask? Well, because I heard he likes to fart. Is that true, Donald Trump? Do you like to fart? Well, I farted before I made this video, so I'm glad. Also, welcome. Welcome to the world of my universe. Also, my eyeball is getting a little red because the universal cat is definitely going, help me, as he looks into my eyes, because I threatened to make Chinese food out of him yesterday because he kept meowing and meowing. Universal cat, you can't keep meowing and meowing over and over and over. That's not what we do here. We don't meow over and over and over. Also, does anybody know Tupac's real name? I heard that was his real name. Is that true? Is he still alive? I don't know anything about these celebrities. Okay, I don't know anything about anything. I'm just a girl. I don't know anything about anything. In fact, I don't even exist. That's just a figment of your imagination. Ready and steady. Ready for the race. The Indiana race. The Indiana race where there's like cars everywhere. What's it called? The Grand Prix? Is that what it's called? The Grand Prix, the Universal Grand Prix in Indiana. I'm from Kentucky, and I'm happy. I'm happy to be me. And you might be asking, why? Why are you happy when your eyeball's itchy and you got brown skin in America? And I'm gonna tell you something. I don't care. And that's the genuine thing, is that I don't care. And I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy to be me that I don't give a shart about anything but being me and my most authentic self. And I think you should focus on being you and your most authentic self. Because if you don't, then you're not going to have a fun time. Because on my YouTube channel, I tried to do videos where I was more appropriate and where I got more views, and I felt like I was bored, and I don't want to be bored. I want to have a good time making these videos. If I'm gonna work towards doing this for a living, then I need to push out videos that I actually enjoy making. Because if not, I might as well just work at your local McDonald's. Even though I don't like McDonald's, I honestly think that McDonald's is gross. Also, I don't think I've ever had a McDonald's burger in my whole life, but I have had the nuggets. And honestly, I feel like when I was like 8 years old, the nugget recipe changed. And I don't know what happened, but after that, I kind of hated the nuggets until I got older. And then I kind of learned how to eat them now and then. But now, after the release, I'm not going to be eating no McDonald's, I can tell you that much. each other, just like the planets do. Have you ever asked yourself that question? How come the planets and the atoms work in the exact same kind of way of rotating? Like, you know what I'm saying? I hope you know what I'm saying. God, I'm so good at this that I'm making myself tired. Now that's talent. But anyway, I've been a little on and off in my YouTube making because after this whole thing in America that's been going on, I've been kind of iffy. And it's fun though. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing because I'm having fun. Also, I gotta fart. Also, there's a Mexican guy in my comments that likes farts, and I don't know why. He really does. He really asks me if I'm gonna fart. And he said he enjoys it. So thanks for that. I enjoy your comment about my gaseous fart. Also, I think that I ate way too much today, and I am still contemplating eating it some more. I don't know if I'm just stress eating. I don't know what the issue is, but it's fine. Also, I'm really thirsty. I don't know. I also have ADHD. So if you ever watch my ASMR videos and you get lost, well, you should be asleep. But, you know, I feel like the constant going from here to there, it's harder to concentrate and easier to fall asleep. But that's just me personally, because if it's not just concentrating on one thing over and over, it's easier for me to fall asleep. But yeah, I'm getting tired, so I might end this video. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you beautiful people in the next video. Don't forget to keep your thoughts positive in a positive place. Don't forget, you can manifest absolutely anything you want in this whole entire life. And don't forget, magic is real. It's in our human nature. It's in the cosmos. It's in the sunsets. It's in the way trees communicate with each other, and in the way ants communicate with each other. Life is so magical and beautiful. And when you focus on that, the magic of life, it begins to show you how magical and beautiful it really is, because it starts to speak to you in synchronistic events. So a synchronicity is a very, very strange coincidence. That's why it's called a synchronicity, because it's synchronized. Your thoughts synchronized with your outside reality. That's why it's called a synchronicity. And that is when the universe is speaking to you. And we all speak its language because we are all born here and we will all die here. And I'm just letting you know that all of us have this within us, and all of us are capable of manifesting our biggest dreams. Don't forget, anything is possible. Make it come true. I want you to have the best sleep of your life. Relax and align those chakras. I don't know much about chakras, but align them. Align those chakras. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.